Hello, Adaptability Family Life. I have a very important video that I want to create for you today. We're going to start here with this picture that my oldest daughter drew in school. This is a picture of our family on the left, looking through a glass at the hospital where Joseph is staying currently. That's his nurse there, and that's Joseph in his stroller. On my wife's birthday, we were able to take the whole family to meet him for the first time through the glass since the COVID-19 pandemic is going on. We weren't able to go see him physically all as a family, but that's what we did for my wife's birthday. And this is what Lily wrote about that experience. She wrote, "I got to see my new baby brother. He was still in the hospital because he has a lot of G-tubes." So by G-tubes, he has a G-tube, he also has a trach. Anyways, she went on, "We went on my mom's birthday. I was so excited to see him. He was so cute and chunky. His cheeks were big. I said bye to Joseph and we had one more look. I can't wait until he comes home." By Lily. So, the thing is, the big news, Joseph is coming home very soon. In just a few days. We have his room all set up and ready for him. Have curtains, a swing, a changing table. That's gonna be his feeding bag for his G-tube. There's a blanket that my wife made for him, that Teresa made for him, and his crib. We're gonna plug his ventilator in over here, and there's a bouncer here. And this is his room. It's all ready for him. We've got his dresser. We've got some toys and clothes in here. Lots of shelves so he can put all his medical equipment. And we have more shelves over here. Not sure how well you can see those. So you can see we've got some empty shelves ready over there. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. Joseph will be coming home very soon. The thing is that I really want to share with you here is one of the requirements that Teresa and I had to complete in order to bring Joseph home was prove to the hospital that we are ready to be his full-time caregivers. We spent 24 hours with him at the hospital and were his sole caregivers during that time. We actually had to do it twice because the first time we made some mistakes, but that's okay. We were learning and we did really well the second time, and now he's gonna come home. But while we were there, I asked one of the nurses about some of the kids who were there at the hospital who'd been there for a very long time, months, or in some cases even years. And I asked, how do their families cope with it? And she answered that some of them don't. These kids come from broken families, and in some cases may have even been abandoned by their families and just pretty much left, so that they don't have anywhere else to go but in the hospital, and they stay there long term. I don't know who pays for it. Maybe the state does, probably, or the government. But it just, hearing that made me sad because I felt for those kids, and I thought this isn't how these kids should be living, stuck here in a hospital. And the thing is, I know that some of them, sometimes the parents just aren't able to afford the care or don't have the competency or things like that. And it's sad that happens, and there's a lot of fear and things happen. Now, I know that sometimes that happens, but it shouldn't have to. That kind of thing should never have to happen. A parent should never feel that because of circumstances, they are unable to take care of their child. They are unable to raise them because other things have to take higher priority in life. And it's sad that that happens. And I don't know all the reasons why it does. And I'm not going to try to put blame here or blame there or say whose fault it is or whatever. But the fact that it happens, it's really sad. And if there is just anything I could do to help these kids, I don't feel myself that I could provide something like a foster care system or something for them, like in my own home. I don't have that, I guess, partly experience or feeling of competency to be doing something like that. But there is one thing. My wife and I have a dream, something that we want to do, something we want to do to bless these kids, and a big reason why we are doing these adaptability family life videos in the first place. Just a little something to make their lives just a little bit happier, a little bit more exciting, give them something to look forward to, something to do that's unique and different from their typical life in the hospital. And this isn't just for these kids in the hospital, but also for other kids like our own who have adaptabilities, who have special needs and who may not get out and experience life quite as much as some others are able to. And what we want to do is we want to create a camp for these kids. It would be mostly a day camp. It would be for children with adaptabilities and their siblings, so that they can all be involved together and enjoy the activities together. I think it's very important to have that family involvement. And of course, a camp like this would have activities that are adapted for all the kids to be able to participate appropriately. And it would include staff who are trained and capable, probably some nurses, maybe doctors, that are able to help take care of them and administer to their needs. My current plan is that it will be a day camp, so that it wouldn't be an overnight thing, but there may be some who are able to do overnight things, and maybe we'll have sometimes that we're able to do that. Now, we don't know exactly when this is going to all happen. There's still, of course, a lot of planning and a lot of preparation and of course, a lot of support to be able to pay for something like this, because we want it to be a charity thing, not something that they have to fork out a whole bunch of money in order to come to, but something that people can make donations to and support. And obviously we've got a long way to go on planning this and really to making it happen, but this is why we're making these videos. And honestly, I think that if we can get these this channel really going and being seen by more people, that will help, because it will get our message out. And if this is something that you feel that you want to be a support for, the easiest way, the simplest thing you can do, it doesn't cost you anything, honestly. It's just watch our videos, like this video, subscribe to our channel, comment down below, and share with your friends and family. Share these videos and let them know what we're doing, and get more people involved in seeing what we're doing, so that we can get that support and make this a reality. We can make this camp something real and fulfill this dream that we have. And yeah, that's what I wanted to share tonight. And it's, I'm really excited to do this. My wife and I both feel so strongly that this is something that we want to do to be a blessing to to these kids and to their families, and to empower them to be something more than they may feel that they are limited to being, to make them unlimited and able to go above and beyond their expectations, or their families, or I guess not expectations, but limitations that they feel they may have with their families. Limitations. I know that families don't mean to put limitations on these kids, but sometimes they do, even if it's accidental, and we want to combat that and overcome it, and make something better for these kids and for their families. So that's what we really want to do. So again, like this video, subscribe to our channel, comment below, share this video with your friends and family, and get it out to as many people as we can. And let's make this camp happen. Let's make this real. All right, thank you so much for your support, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.